So on the EA Play livestream, we got a 15-minute gameplay reveal of one of my most anticipated games for E3 2019, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And I'm going to break down all the details that we got from the reveal, and we're going to do it right now. So I'm going to start with the story details that we got from the gameplay reveal. So our main protagonist, Cal, which has already been confirmed, is trying to build up the Jedi Order after Order 66, and it is taking place between Episode 3 and Episode 4. Now, we get a couple of things going forward, but the biggest thing that we actually see at the start is that Saw Gerrera, who was obviously played by Forrest Whitaker in the Rogue One film, he's returning in the game, and it completely confirms, and Respawn have confirmed, that Jedi Fallen Order is 100% a canon story, as they have been working with Lucasfilm to make sure that everything fits into the narrative of the entire Star Wars canon, which is awesome, and I cannot wait for it. And one of the other big things we got to reveal in the story is that Cal is going to be accompanied by a buddy droid, which is called BD-1. And later on we see in the gameplay reveal that BD-1 not only acts as a character in the game, but it also acts as a hacker droid to help us get through certain areas of the environment, and he also helps with assisting us with our health regen. Greg Miller from Kinda Funny Games, who was also hosting the livestream, was trying to get a few more story details, but Respawn are remaining pretty tight-lipped at this point. But we'd managed to get a fair amount, so that was good. Next, we're going to look at the combat, and the combat itself is going to be broken down into different sections, which I'll get to in a second, but the first section we're going to look at is with regards to the lightsaber. Now, the lightsaber combat is looking really, really cool. We are going to get a block, parry, and deflect ability straight out the bat, which is awesome. And it also looks like we're going to get the ability to throw the lightsaber, which was looking sick. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be a base ability that we're going to have, which is free for the whole game, or whether we're going to have to unlock the ability with skill points. That wasn't confirmed, but the ability to throw the lightsaber was looking absolutely awesome. And the other thing that I picked up was the fact that the burn effects on the enemies from using the lightsaber was also looking really, really cool, which is a nice fine touch. Beyond that, we didn't really get much more of a look with regards to the lightsaber combat, but we did get quite a big look at the Force abilities. Now, one of the most regular abilities that Cal was using throughout the gameplay reveal was the pulling of enemies forwards and the pushing of enemies backwards, which he could then use in combination with his lightsaber. We also got to see Cal stopping and controlling certain parts of the environment to allow him to get through certain obstacles. We also got to see a really, really cool slow ability, which was similar to that which Kylo Ren used at the start of Episode 7, where he was up against Poe and Poe shot at him and he stopped the laser bolt mid-air. We get to see that in the game, which looked great. There was also a fantastic moment where Cal stopped the bullet mid-air and then moved with the Force ability, moved the Stormtrooper into the path of the bullet, and then the bullet then killed the Stormtrooper, which was absolutely awesome. Great, great moment. And looks like the skill points that were being unlocked throughout the reveal, there was 2 that came out in this gameplay reveal, are going to be used to unlock more Force abilities. So it looks like the skill progression is very much going to be in line with unlocking new Force abilities and potentially new lightsaber abilities as Cal becomes more powerful through the game, which is all looking really, really good so far. We also got a good look at all the enemy factions that we're going to be coming up against in the game, and the main one was seeming to be the standard Stormtrooper or Scout variant of the Stormtrooper. But we also got a really, really cool look at the new Purge Troopers. Now, apparently the Purge Troopers are the ones who go out and find the Jedi that they're hunting down before the Inquisitors turn up. Now, these Purge Troopers look really, really cool. They are 100% a stronger class than the standard Trooper. You can see that when Cal was fighting, they were a much tougher opponent to kill and to fight against, and also they come with the electrified staffs, which looks really, really cool as well. That seems to be where the challenge is going to come from. The Stormtroopers look a bit more fodder that you just kind of have to get past, and the challenging opponents look to be these Purge Troopers, and then probably even more challenging the Inquisitors further down the line, but we didn't get a chance to see them in combat in the footage. We also, right at the end, got to see a KX robot. The KX robot returns, and it looks like you're going to be fighting against those, and from the quick snapshot at the end of the gameplay, it looks like they're going to be quite formidable as well. Now, the other thing that I was not expecting, actually, was the battle against different parts of the wildlife. So at some point in the gameplay reveal, about halfway through, we got some big old spiders turn up, and Cal had to fight against those, which, again, mixes things up rather nicely. I wasn't expecting that, but that, looks really, really, really cool. So the only thing I've got a little bit of a query about, I don't want to say they're negatives because they're not, because again, we've only just seen the gameplay, it looked really, really cool, but they're just a couple of questions that I kind of have, niggling doubts after the gameplay reveal, are the Stormtroopers going to become too easy? because it looked like Cal was taking out those stormtroopers with relative ease and they weren't really putting up much of a fight. So the one thing I'm worried about is whether the stormtroopers, the faction themselves, are just going to become too easy and everything's just going to be... and Cal's going to become overpowered too quickly, because even in this snapshot of the game, with Cal using the lightsaber, which is already an overpowered weapon in itself, using all these force abilities, is it going to become like not very challenging? If we're only going to get these purge troopers and inquisitors sporadically put through the story, does that mean that we're going to be fighting against a faction that is well below strength compared to the main character? That's the only query I've got. But all in all, I am really excited for this game. I think I was excited for this game before today's reveal, and I'm even more excited coming out of it. It looks like we are really getting a strong narrative here, and it's going to be backed up with some really good gameplay. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay reveal of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order just as much as I did. If you did, then please let me know in the comments down below, or if you didn't and you think there's other things that you would like to see, then also please let me know in the comments down below. Always remember to like, subscribe, comment and share if you enjoyed the video, and remember to hit the bell for notifications. As always, I'm Sykes, and for all things Xbox, stay tuned to InstallationX. Bye guys.
I just heard from the captain. They're coming. Oh, this is it.